I don't want to talk about it. It's just cold and it's morning chores. Double chin still there. Weigh-in Wednesdays tomorrow on the other channel. True love out there. Like, look at her. It's freezing out here. She's still hanging out with her goats. I'm filling waters, going, I'm overflowing. Oh my goodness. I was very close. Old-fashioned way, no hose. Because the hose won't get me all the way to House of Pie, which is way down that way. So I've got to do the bucket. Taking in the snow pictures with Charlotte. Yep, Charlotte and the snow photos going on back there. And I just want to get inside and pack some orders. It's cold out here. Last time I recorded was yesterday morning. Like, we just get busy and I forget to hit the button. So yeah, yesterday we went over to the neighbor's house. He's got some horses. I helped Tyler stack some wood. One of the horses is 24 years old. The other one's only like 7. One of them is his, and the other one is a boarder. So that's kind of cool. Tyler stacks wood for him, and I felt like, you know, through this time with Jake away, can't forget about the other kids, right? You can't make it just about Jake. You know, there's 3 more children we have to keep an eye on. So I was like, Tyler, let's go stack some wood with Scott. Tyler made a little money, and we got to see the horses. And then earlier in the day, I went live on Instagram, and I shared this photo here. And I personally still don't know which two goats those are. I just don't remember, and I think Mom had the answer. I'll ask her in a little bit, but I'm going old-fashioned style. I'm gonna bring this 5-gallon bucket. You know what? I'll bring it back this way to Cassie's castle. We'll bring it over here. It's early in the year, a lot of tax stuff going. Oh no, we have a duck stuck in the pond. Oh, I think I gotta go save a duck. Mom, I think I have to save a duck. I think we had a silly duck decide to go in the pond, and I don't know if she or he can get out. Yeah, silly duck.
There's no water in it this time of year.
No water in the pond, silly.
Come on, back it out.
She is. She's like, what happened? I'm trying to go swimming. You have to go in the water. Watch her prove to me she can do this on her own. Look! Did you see that? She's like, you're an idiot. I got you to come in here and say hi to us. Fine. Get you guys more water. Try all you want in. Alright, happy ducks. Stay out of the pond with no water. Now I know if you go in it though, it's not a problem. Silly ducks. They're good. I'll get Chicken's water in a minute. I'll go help Mom in here first. Everything's broken. It sounds like her leaf blower that she uses to keep the barn clean is broken. It's struggling. It might just be super cold and the battery's kind of dead, but I don't think so. I think it's got a problem. Who knows? But it gets used twice a day, every day, and has been for a while, so who knows? For the first time in 6 years, maybe 7 years, Billy is broken. We don't know. We think it's drive belt. We're doing some work on it now. Tyler's starting to take the drive belt cover off. We might take that off after he's done with his homework. He's not a big fan of homework lately. He's actually new to homework. The elementary school that he went through up to 5th grade said that studies have shown that homework doesn't help in elementary school kids. It's not worth it. The anxiety it gives the children and the parents, there's no positive results, so there was no homework. And then homework gets introduced in middle school, and now Tyler's not a big fan, and he has to do it. So, you know, maybe his sleeping on the couch is affecting his homework because he watches Pawn Stars all day. He likes the Pawn Shop World, and he watches Storage Wars. Those are his 2 favorite shows right now. But yeah, Billy's broken. And obviously Green Machine's broken. We don't know what we're doing about that yet. I know some of you have reached out to try to help. Thank you. We're trying to come up with a plan for everybody that wants to help try to get Green Machine back up and running. Not only for Jake, but for the whole family. Quinn and Olivia love having rides in Green Machine. Tyler is now big enough to drive Green Machine. He can actually reach the pedals, but it's been out of commission for a good 4 months because of fixes and some upgrades that want to be done to it. Safety upgrades and some just like that would be cool upgrades. We don't know. We don't know. Thank you guys. We don't know. Mom and I are still talking about it. It's winter. It's time to start fixing stuff. House of Pies next. Including this door. It freezes into the ground, so it's really hard to open. See? Frozen. Oh my gosh, this coughing. I won't do it. I won't stop putting creamer in my coffee. Right, Poppy? Yeah, Poppy knows. Poppy's like, creamer's the best. We definitely haven't gotten far on this project, the whole garage project. But another thing broken right now are the lights in the barn that are over by the rabbits. I'm trying to get a light bulb. The hands are cold and I'm doing it one-handed. And there's a lot of stuff in my way. But we gutted this corner of the garage over here. Show you, we actually took out 2 shelves right in here. We gutted out 2 shelves. I gotta sell those little clay pots. I don't know, supposedly they're worth a lot of money, like millions. They're not, but supposedly they're worth something. They're old. Let's sell those and then clear out this and start putting like, that's a good spot for the grill to go. It can roll up against the wall. It's a good spot for the smoker, something like that. I don't know. Or all the kids' bikes. I don't know. We just need more room, less shelving, more room. It's really what that's all about. So we're gonna test this light bulb over here to see if it is in fact light bulb issues, or do we have to call out the electrician? I'm thinking electrician, because why would I lose 5 light bulbs all at once? So, brand new light. All the breakers are on and good. Yep, it's an electrician issue, not a light bulb issue. All right, I will call him and let him know that. Oh, wait a second. The lights aren't even on. Let's try this again. Well, that still proves all those lights are on. That light over there that we just looked at is not on. And the lights that go down the rabbit tree right there, you could see one right up there, is also not on. And because they're all LEDs and it's super simple and there's no power, they're all on one switch, the whole barn. Lights for the barn, one switch. Okay, off to work. Pack some orders, call the electrician. I'm back. One of my favorite places. Not sponsored yet. Someday. We'll work together someday. They ignore me because I'm little, but someday. And we will all be working together. Like I said, everything's broken. Got to get all the stuff I need to fix Giovanni's water, get Gus's water hooked up, and possibly get you guys a light in House of Pie. Look at that. Rubber and heated. I like it. just like the barn. They have birds in here. Don't tell Quinn, but I got distracted by toys. Yeah, we're gonna have to put that in there and save that for his birthday. Yep, we got distracted, but we got all our stuff too. Off to the next stop to fix this car. Like I said, everything is broken. We're gonna get the brakes to fix this car so it's not as unsafe as it is now. And we're also gonna go pay John Deere for fixing my tractor about a month or two ago. I got the bill for that, so I'm gonna go take care of that too. All right, see you around. Like a kid in a candy store in there. But actually, to be honest, I don't think there's anything in there I would want. Now, if I got a new tractor, yeah, I'd probably keep a John Deere, so maybe I would, but they don't have a lot of stock right now. But I don't need a new tractor. And for implements, I've always found it cheaper to go aftermarket. And here's the implement graveyard. Look at it, ready? And it's not really a graveyard. Those are a lot of used implements, which are really, some of them are really nice to have. But for a UTV, like one of those, I wouldn't buy a John Deere. I'd probably stick with Polaris. And for a lawnmower, they don't carry the brand I would go with. So, yeah, I mean, there's cool stuff, but nothing I want. They do take your money fast, though. I was in and out quick. When you owe them money, it's like, woof, they swipe fast. All right, off to brakes. Brakes and rotors for this car. That's next, and then back home. Okay, no disrespect to my mechanics out there, but I got this. We're doing just rotors on the fronts because we went through the research of all the parts I've ever bought from this place, and this, I only go. It's data. I'm telling you, data is so valuable. There's a new auto parts store in town, and I'm just bitter that it's even here, because we don't need 4 auto parts stores. And I always go to the same one because they have all my data. They know what I've bought. So I asked, and we went through the data, and they said, yeah, when you did the brakes in May of 2019, you only bought pads. You didn't buy rotors. So they're guessing it's a rotor issue. So we're doing rotors. We're gonna do front rotors on the car here. The car I don't even want, but we're gonna do them to try to get rid of that wobble. And then I'll probably bring it to a mechanic to do a 4-wheel alignment to make sure everything's balanced correctly and all that stuff. And then if that all doesn't fix it, it sounds like it could be a ball joint. And I've never done a ball joint before, so I don't think I will. But that's something we can get serviced, I guess, at a mechanic, you know. But the brakes, I can handle on my own. So it's time to go home. But I might stop and eat fast food, which is really bad for me. Yeah, oh, no, turn on red. I gotta stop here. I made it through the fast food jungle. Going right through that area, you got everything. Well, not everything. You actually don't have much. In our town, we have McDonald's, Wendy's, and Dunkin' Donuts. Then you got a couple other, like, little mom and pop grinder places. But I made it all the way through without stopping. The question is now, when I get home, what am I gonna eat? I don't know. Lunch is over. We're now gonna go hook up the heated water bucket that we just bought, possibly even the new light for House Supply, but I realized I forgot to buy splitters. I need to split the electrical cord. I forgot to buy them. After all that searching, I only found one splitter. So that should be enough to get the light up in House Supply. And then after that, I got a right splitter on my list. See if I can grab one for the other water bucket. But we do have supposedly a couple inches of snow coming tonight. So I'm gonna clean up the driveway There's a couple things in the driveway that need to come out. Garbage from the garage clean out. It's got to all get out of the way just in case I have to plow tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna hook up that heated water bucket, but I will go bring it to him, fill it with water. So he's got 2 buckets and I can go back and forth between the 2. Got it to work. Thor was just a pain in the butt for a couple minutes. That was it. That's 1 down. 1 more to go. But I don't know, I'm just thinking, do I have another splitter somewhere? We used one on the pigs, but I don't know where it ended up, if we had to use it somewhere else. And it's getting a little chilly. Oh, and my hood just said it's windy. I don't know, I'm gonna let you go. So this is why my garage is never gonna get clean. Another ADD moment. I decided to move some crushed stone for our old shipping facility, if you remember that. Let's see if we can dump this in here. So when the trucks back up, UPS, FedEx, the post office, they run over the grass just a little, but we don't care because we're turning all that into stone. So now they have the driveway in the stone and they can drive over this. And they have plenty of room to come in and out, but it's gonna take a little while for me to clean it up and then pack it down by driving the tractor over it a bunch of times. Not bad for the first layer. We'll get more in here, all the way around the edges. We'll just keep adding more throughout the year and pack it in real nice. Less mud. And then obviously up against the edge here, and then over here as well. We get some mud in here, but I'll probably dig this out because see, we get water coming out of that. So we'll dig this out. We'll put more rocks all the way in here, all the way down, up to about here. Let's see, I don't know why, but they paved up to here, and then they curved in and only paved up to here. It's really weird. They should have kept the pavement that wide the whole way down. So it's a good start. It's a good little ADD project there. I don't know why the kids have a bowl out here. That's kind of weird, you know, children. But, you know, we'll just add more stone, crush it down into the earth, there, into the grass, and make it so it's not as muddy down here. All right, now back to packing more orders, I guess. Who knows what's next? You never know around here. So I figured out what was next. Their heated water is plugged in. Goes that way. It gets plugged in over there. I did it without the splitter for now. I'll have to plug in the other things later. But theirs is plugged in, and so is him. He's so happy in there. He's just hanging around. But his new rubber heated water is right there. So this one has come out. That one's not heated. His is plugged in and heated. That green one is also heated. This one is not heated. It is a heated bucket, but it's not heated. It's still stuck into the snow. But he still has water in there. It's not frozen because the hay is keeping him warm. Keeping his warm. I gotta try to get this one out. Maybe I can pull it out because it's warm today. But Moose, nope, it's still frozen in there. Still frozen. Unfortunately, I'm not getting that out right now. It's cold. I just crushed my finger. And the belt looks perfectly fine, which is not a good thing. I thought the belt was going to look like poo-poo. And we were just going to change it. So I'm signing off. We'll figure this out later. See ya. Bye-bye.